You know me. What are you gonna have for dinner?
I have some food I cook Saturday and Sunday. These days I cook and I just refrigerate because the work I'm doing here it's like only half hour for lunch.
And smaller.
So I cook and I put in the refrigerator. Makes it easy that way.
I cooking
And
beef
then
right now.
just take food out and eat. You know?
I love eating beef. And I'm gonna have beef and I'm gonna sting all this vegetable and eat with my rice. I haven't cooked my rice. I have to soak my rice a little bit. And I just leave the slow cook with the beef, pepper, slow cook. I like slow cooked food, so slow cooked food. Yeah, I slow cook those. Slow cook that slowly. I'm gonna sting my rice. I've been cleaning my house all day today. I clean it, organize, and make it nicer and stuff. When you come, I will again to visit soon, probably, and maybe I'll go down visit you soon. After this month, because it's not good power at the moment. Snow coming. I don't have snow tire, and I don't feel like I can travel in winter. That is that. Soak it for a little bit. So,
Let's see. 12857600850. Is that the number?
I don't think I trust too much American man. American man is something about them I just don't trust. They're not trustworthy. American man is.
That's not the number. Where did I get that from?
So you hear me?
You don't trust American men? That's what you said?
Yeah, not American man, not white guy. They kind of holy spirit. Say things they not me. They always hype me. American white man is always something. They just don't know how to deal with anger or problem in their life. I don't know. It's not my their attitude doesn't match my attitude.
NPI.
It's not like the black people, black men, because black men is we pass out and we argue a little bit, but we make up. We don't take seriously argument. Black American man is always like little boy. I gotta call cop. I gotta call cop. They can't deal with that little. They can't deal with little. He's itchy for like woman. Like Kevin can deal with my attitude really if he want to. He can slap my face if he want to, but I will not call on him. We don't believe doing that. But American man is nothing but um, I don't know. I just don't like American man attitude. So, because I live a lot white That's why I say, yeah. And when they come in the house, when Joe come in here, I have to tell him to take the suit off, and I have to take his own clothes put away. They just put those in the phone, stuff like that. It's weird. Like Kevin come over, he take his suit off, and he had his jacket nicely, and he put his suitcase in my room nicely. Don't have to meet for Kelly. But American men is they don't know how to advise a home. I cannot do that. They come in walking around everywhere in the house, with the shoe. I'm sorry, it's not me. Hey, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
Look at my hair. It's getting longer.
What?
Look at my hair. It's getting longer.
I can't hear you.
Look at my hand. My hair is getting longer.
Yeah, what about you here?
It's getting longer now. Yeah, that's how you saw me. It's not long.
Your hair is getting longer? So your hair
Yeah.
is longer, you were all sexy, and that man who came to your place, or you went to his place, he's still looking off for that, huh? So what's wrong? Some men like
See,
women with long hair. They find they look
what's wrong right
sexy.
now?
So what's your problem then?
Wait, it's not my fault. It's fucking Aiden. Karen, I really love. But this guy, I want to take things slowly with him. But I smart than
You
him.
said first of all, you said the guy was like 42, then you changed it to 54. You,
50.
you said he was 42, then you changed it to 54.
No, he's 54. I told you 100 times. You're not listening.
Then you said that he's some kind of professional. He's really this and that, and so forth. That's what you said. He's like this. He's not like this guy Kevin, and he treats women with respect, whatever the
You
hell
know
that
how
means. Huh?
you
He,
Kevin is only
you said he.
40.
You said in contrast to Kevin, he treats women with respect. He's not like Kevin. He's this. He's more like a professional. Then
Yeah,
just, I think it was
he's
yesterday.
smart.
Yesterday, I think, or the day before, you were telling me how the guys. Yeah, it was yesterday. You said how he's unemployed, right? He gets an unemployment check every 2 weeks. That he's 54 years old. Nobody's going to hire him at his age. So that means if a guy is getting unemployment check every 2 weeks, he's not working. He's telling you nobody's going to hire him. Why the hell would you want to be with a man like that, huh? Why would you why would you want to be with a man like that who's telling you, hey, I'm getting an unemployment check. And unemployment, they don't last for a long time, those checks. They stop after a while. So why would you want to get into a relationship with a man like that, especially somebody your age? You're not even 40 years yet. Why you not get into a relationship with a man who's productive? You know, somebody you can go out and earn instead of a guy. The guy told you, he said at his age nobody's gonna hire him, and you said to him something like, "No, people will still hire you." You know. So to me, you acting like you the modern day Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale was a nurse during the Crimean War between Russia and Great Britain, I believe France and the Ottoman Empire, and she used to go around and take care of sick men, on the battlefield. And unfortunately for her, for Florence Nightingale, she died from syphilis. And in those days, there was nothing to treat syphilis because you didn't have penicillin. Penicillin wasn't invented back then. It wasn't discovered, you know. So I think till around 1940 something. So the Crimean War was around 1953, not 1953, 1853 to 1856, when Florence Nightingale was a nurse from England. And for some reason, she must have really liked working with men. She felt sorry for them. From what I heard, she was from like an upper class background, so she didn't really have to work hard, I guess, unless she wanted to. But for some reason, she contracted syphilis, and syphilis will send you crazy and you die eventually. Huh. So that's what happened to her. So you are the modern day Florence Nightingale. You know, feeling sorry for all these different men. That's how you are. Hopefully, you don't die from syphilis. You know, with all these different men you going around with. You know, hopefully you don't die from syphilis. Maybe you should check yourself. Um, get a test for syphilis because it's called a great imitator. That disease, you know, you don't know you have it and you have it. Yeah.
When you talk about syphilis to me,
Even when I go to my doctor every year, the doctor checks for syphilis. That's one of the things because
I check everything.
syphilis
I
is the kind of disease that it could be there and you don't know until it's really late. Then you start getting aches in your bones and so forth. Yeah. No, the reason I'm saying is because you like the modern day Florence Nightingale. You know, you there you every man you meet you feel sorry for and he's the nicest man in the world. And that's what happened to Florence Nightingale. She contracted syphilis and died eventually with all the nice work that she did. Yeah. Every man
I
you
don't
meet
date
is
a
nice.
man.
Every
I
man you
don't
meet
date.
is a
I don't
nice
go
man.
out a lot. Once a while, I talk to people online, and I don't go out a lot. So I don't have the problem to have that. I don't have sex every day. Some people do, but I don't. I don't have
This
sex
guy
with
is a
people
nurse
every day.
practitioner.
Once a month, I get one time, one day, and maybe some lucky, I
Richard
get to sleep with one
Tong
time. So I found
NGO.
it's a worry, and I'm not worried about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm, Richard Tong.
Those kind of things depend
THANH.
because I live too far. I live in environment is far. You come here before. It's not a lot man around here. I live in community. It's hot. It's not a lot culture. So people live here. They pretty much marry all retired place. So it's hard for me to meet a man. So I have to go online dating sometimes. It's not me a bad idea for me. If I live in New York, I don't go and long online. I go out with friends. Or in California, I don't go on dating. More easy to go hang with my friends. Going to the bar instead and go hang with main people. When I live in big city, I'm busy. I have more choices. But I live in city like that, sometimes I don't have not man's license, you know.
So the guy called you. Is that what it is? He called you and say, "Hey, you know, that's it. I don't want to see you anymore." Is that what he did?
That way you're not listening. He did never call me. I told you that he never called me. I
Yeah,
text him. He never.
because you're speaking away from the mic and it sounds kind of distorted. Like what I'm hearing you, it doesn't sound natural for some reason.
No,
I
he
don't know
never
why.
called
I'm
me.
checking my speakers here to be sure everything is plugged in.
I never called him.
You sound like you're a bit distorted. You
I
you
never
said you
called. I
said you
never.
didn't hear from him. So because you didn't hear from a man, that doesn't mean he broke up with you. You know, he could be
I told
busy.
you I never do anything for him when I text him. he never was respond. And the only last
The,
time he
the
was
the
called,
man the man told you that he was going out of town. I mean, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But the fact is, he said, "Look, I'm going to be busy." So if he's busy and you text him and you didn't hear from him, you know, the same thing with the guy Kevin. You told me he said he was going back. And you said, fine, you could come up and visit me. And then when I said, okay, I got the bus ticket and everything, I'll come up and visit you. He said, oh, no, he didn't really leave. He's still here. No, he's still here. No, it was a misunderstanding and so forth. But you clearly told me the guy was going back to Baltimore. He finished his job. He didn't like up there in Maine, and he's going back home, you know? Then all of a sudden, I said, okay, well, fine, I'll come see you. He said, oh, no. No, the guy, he's still here, you know? So either you're so full of shit or you don't understand English. Which one? I don't know. I have no idea. Which is it? Yeah. Which is it?
I might go to Florida April or March. Not next month, but maybe April.
5513. Yeah, what you gonna do in Florida?
I'll go by myself. I don't know, walking around Miami Beach. Went a couple night motel there. I can take the plane ticket and go to park my car there for 1 week and drive out Florida for maybe stay for 1 week and come back home for my vacation, maybe April vacation. I like to travel to Florida and see. I haven't been there yet. It's close out. People always go Florida in Maine, but I always say I want to go, but I never really look into it. But right now, I think I look into it. I'm not afraid to go travel by myself, so I go travel down Florida a couple of days. I've been traveling a lot lately, a lot, so I travel by myself. I'm not afraid no more. So I know how to get plane ticket now and stuff like that. And I know how to get motels. So yeah, I think you're going a couple of days, 1 week, probably 1 week, no more than 1 week, because I have to work. I go close by the beach. Put my backpack and walk around, take picture. And eat my good eat some Cuban food. April, maybe April. April vacation. I'm gonna take 1 week off for my work. Off.
1 week off, huh?
Yeah, 1 week. I go by myself. I save some money every day, so for my trip. I try to go trip once a while by myself in America. So,
quality. Okay, so I added this. Let me go here.
I go once a week. Oh, not once a week, but save some money for the church. I do that. Because I really want to go down there. I save up. I don't need a lot of money to go down there by myself. As long as I have motel, I can pick up any cheap food to eat, grocery food and stuff. Yeah, maybe in April. I'm planning to have. That's one of my goals. I'm planning to put on my face. I say I don't care a shit about anything. I'm going to Florida. I'm going to do it. I don't need a lot of clothes. Pack few clothes in my suitcase. Rent a motel close by in the beach area, and I go. I have to do something in my life. Life is too short, so I can't sit here and do nothing.
So this is the one right there, right?
I need to go.
Oh.
I save some money when every time I save up a little bit, get in my plane, and I go. Or maybe I take bus. I don't know which one cheaper.
Quality reporter, which is info. Go. In.
Okay, this is hard enough my wise lady.
So you don't hear from the man, and right away that means the man. That's it. That's the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless he texts you and tell you, and you're not saying it. Otherwise, nobody's gonna just come out and say that. You know.
I don't hear nothing from him no more. So
Well, he said he was going away.
I haven't heard anything for. Oh, you mean Kevin?
He said he was going away, and I bet if he comes back and he texts you and said he's
Who
coming
you
over.
talking? Joe or Kevin?
I bet if all of a sudden he texts you and say, "Oh, I'm coming over to sleep by you," you'd say, "Oh yeah, come on over." That's what you would say. Yeah, come on over. Wow, you haven't learned. You know, you have not learned.
No, I don't think so. I don't think um what is that? Him or me and him can see each other no more. We all done. We all move out. So I'm not worried about it. It's just someone that I know not long, only few weeks actually. It's not only 1 month, so it's not hurt. Kevin, I see him more than just 1 month, so we do more things. It's hard for me to forget Kevin, but I don't have chemistry with this man, so Kevin I have a little bit chemistry. Yeah.
It might take you a while before you learn. Before you learn a lesson.
I think I learned my license.
You don't learn. I mean, yeah,
I
so many different people.
I learned my
So many
license.
different people. Kevin, Mike in the Bronx, all these people. This guy now, and some guy from Morocco. The list is on and on and on. Why do you even want a relationship? Why not just say, look, I live my life. I got 3 kids. I'm happy. That's it. That's what I would do. Why you gotta be insistent that you must have a relationship? Don't you understand that sometimes when you're looking for something badly, you don't you don't get it, but sometimes when you're not looking for something, it falls right into your lap. That's the way the universe operates at times. That if you're minding your business, you're going about your way. Sometimes things happen to you. Sometimes things just come to you, and it's like that. It's like a blessing. It happens to you. You're not looking for it. But if you go looking for something, sometimes you have a hard time finding it. Maybe you never find it whatsoever. Yeah, you looking to the point of where you become desperate. You're looking, and these people just using you. They go into these Roman side. Don't you think I could go to a Roman side too? If I had that kind of mentality. I mean, based on my history, I get along with women. I know a number of women, growing up, even like when I used to talk on the CB radio, then on the computer and so forth, in chat rooms. I got all kinds of mail. you know, there's one I did a video on the other day. Some girl I used to chat with. from Alabama. She wrote me, you know, right here. She wrote me and sent me a card. This girl. This was years ago. She wrote me and sent me a card. I still have it down here. You know, I went to Lebanon. Remember, I went to Lebanon. I met my friend I chat with. She asked me like 3 times to come visit because I didn't really want to go to the Middle East. You know what I mean? The Middle East has so much turmoil and unnecessary killing, and they always in the news. So I didn't really want to go there. But then she asked me the third time. She invited me, and I said, well, you know what? I better go. I don't want to look like I'm a chicken, like I'm scared. And I went. And I had a great time. I mean, how many men often get the opportunity for a woman to say, "Oh, come and invite me"? I mean, and you're invited, come see me or what have you. And she's a person who has a job. She's working. She it's not like she's a poor person and saying, "Oh, I want you to come meet me or what have you. I want you to marry me." No, that wasn't the case. Because as a matter of fact, when I went there, like on my way, I took Air France and I got off in Paris and I had to switch to another flight to Beirut. And so I think it was like maybe a couple hours, not too long. But it's kind of like tiring when you go to Europe with the time change and so forth. You feel the effects, and then I think it's like maybe over 7, 8 hours from New York to Europe to France, and then to Beirut. I think it's like another 5 hours or so. And then as I was about to board, there was a man with a list there, right there at the gateway or gangway, whatever, as you're going onto the plane. And he was looking at the list, and he asked to see the boarding pass. I showed him, and he said, "Your name is on the list." So I'm like, "Wait a minute, my name is on the list. I'm not even in the Middle East as yet, and I'm in trouble. My name is on the list." I'm like, "What the hell is going on now?" And he told me what happened. You are upgraded. I said, "Upgraded?" He said, "Yeah, you're in business class. You'll be flying in business class." I said, "Wow, really? Somebody upgraded you?" Well, you know what? I didn't really thought about who could have upgraded me. I don't know because I know
I'm gonna call you back at my phone on my computer. My phone is battery going low.
your phone is acting up.
Yeah,
Anyway, it was that girl. She upgraded me. She
my
knew
phone.
somebody in Air France, and she called them. She gave them my name, and they upgraded me to business class. Yeah.
Okay, hey, I'm gonna let you go. My phone's dying. Bye.
All right.